Almost everyone on 2K25 is testing Legend Posterizer by going up to an 85 vertical and then upgrading their driving dunk to a 96 so that they can max +1 Posterizer to Legend. But they're actually missing out on something very important, which I'll be showing you guys in a second. What I did is I went up to a 90 vertical and dropped my driving dunk 2 points so that I could use all of my 5 cat breakers to get a 99 driving dunk right away, which is going to allow us to unlock something that almost no one has tested in their videos, and that is the Elite Contact Dunks Off 1, the 1 foot moving dunk contact package that 2K just updated the requirements of this year, and now you need a 99 driving dunk plus a 90 vertical to get. I told y'all I wanted to get the full test on Legend Posterizer, and how could we do that without the highest requirement dunk package in the game? So in every single game today, you're going to see just that contact dunk package on, plus some other dunks as well. So you see my team is 62-8 versus a pretty good team right here. And guys, how can I give you the truth about Legend Posterizer as you see me on a black plate? We're coming in here on a brand new build without actually grinding out the badges on it. So you see me contact dunking on that man, and we have Silver Posterizer. If you're unfamiliar with most of my badge testing videos, I like to give you the truth about the badge while grinding it out. How can I do that if I just used my badge elevator to go straight to Hall of Fame and then, you know, got it to Legend or something like that? So you see me dunking on people, getting blocks. The vertical is insane, guys. It is not just for the contact dunks. I wanted to make sure you guys seen that, okay? So we have Silver Posterizer in this gameplay. It ends super quick, and now we are going to unlock Gold Posterizer. Okay, so I want to tell you guys real quick before we go any further that this build with the vertical is actually, I'm not even kidding, my new favorite build on 2K25. Look at this dunk right here. A Euro step contact into 2 people is insane. Like, I didn't even show you guys the build because it's not a build video, but I'm just telling y'all, bro, look at that block. This is right now my new favorite build in the game. Please keep in mind what our team's record is in the beginning right here as I'm grinding out the badges versus at the end, bro. Look, I drop him, limitless range 3, green. I mean, oh my gosh, what I've been able to do out here has been insane. But this team is 117-12. It is quite possibly the best team I've played in 3v3 Pro-Am this year. I'm going to snatch back, green that shot. This is on my 99 dunk build, like I just told you guys. So something I also did on this build or loved was the fact that you have to go max wingspan to get 99 dunk on a 6'4". So I have maxed out wingspan. Although I don't have the greatest defense ever on this build, being 6'4" with max wingspan is pretty nice. And you see, I'm just going to be shooting shots. I'm open. I missed. It's okay. It was an open shot, but we did miss. Dylan in the corner is going to take up a crazy shot right there. They're going to get the rebound and then dunk it. It is now 5-5, 7-8 right here. I'm going to be driving down, snatch back. Okay, I don't have anything, but look at that shot. We still had silver set shot specialist, guys. And yes, the build does get it gold because I went up to an 89 mid-range. Although, if you have max wingspan on a 6'4", you can only go up to an 88.3, so it will not give you gold set shot specialist unless you go up to an 89 mid-range. So that's what I did on this build. Now, y'all see, he ripped my pass fake right there. And I wanted to show you all these gameplays before we really get into like the truth and how I feel about Posterizer this year, because it is much different than in previous years. But you see me right there with the Jordan Killigan dunk package on. Remember, I only have on the Elite Contact dunks on, but besides contacts, I was testing out different packages as well. You see what I'm saying? So we were 4 for 7 in that game, 1 turnover, and now it's time to really talk about Posterizer, as I wanted to show you guys some gameplay of this build being able to compete, right? This is my first contact dunking build of the year. I have not made a single build this year that can contact dunk, and I've still maintained a 90+ win percentage. I'm still top 15 in the 2v2 proving grounds ranking mode. If you guys haven't checked that out, look at me getting the steal, pulling up, and that's green. But I wanted to go all out or nothing for my first contact dunking build because I'm a firm believer in many different play styles in the game. You guys know every year I play on a lockdown, I play on multiple different guards, I have a Shaq build. I mean, it's insane, but I'm a firm believer of not needing a contact dunking build to perform well on 2K25, 2K24, 2K23. And you see right here at the end of this game, we are going to unlock Legend Posterizer. I grinded it out. I did not use the badge elevator. No, we actually got it. So here we go. This is the gameplay. You guys seen I was dunking on people. This team is 60 and 15 right here. They're shooting 50.4% from 3. And now it's time for me to tell you guys about my experience, my full experience with Posterizer on 2K25, as y'all have seen some clips even before I was able to get the badge on Legend. You see, so right there, look, I backdoored and Posterizer is going to pop up. Legend Posterizer. If anyone is even remotely near you, Posterizer will pop up quite a bit. So it is something to keep in mind that I feel like even with like bronze Posterizer, silver, it does help you for those dunks where someone will come in really late and Posterizer pops up where it could bobble the ball out. You know what I'm saying? You see right there, he comes out the corner, takes me out of my dunk and blocks the shot. That's something important that we need to talk about very soon. But please keep that in mind, okay? Everything that I was just saying. Now, Posterizer on 2K25, in my opinion, you guys know 2K23 was like you run down, dunk, dunk, dunk. Like you could just throw people into contacts and there was nothing really you could do. You would always have like the same size dunk meter, maybe a little bit smaller. But in 2K24, they updated the dunk meter so that if someone was close to you at the start of your dunk meter, then it would give you a very small bar. Now, the issue with that is in both ways, offense and defense, it really wasn't fair. If you picked up a little late or you just weren't there at the very, very beginning of the contact dunk, you were done, no matter what. Even if you had a 99 block, 99 strength, 99 interior defense, there wasn't much you could do. Now, maybe it helped a tiny bit, but obviously it needs to fluctuate. And it was the same way for offense. Although on offense, of course, you really had the benefit. It was better on offense. Look at this right here. I got a Euro dunk. I tried to use my dunk meter. It didn't even let me. And I got a Euro contact dunk without doing anything. Legend Posterizer pops up. So in 2K24, what I was saying is, if someone were to pick up late, then you're just getting the dunk no matter what. Look at that rebound. But if someone at the very beginning of your dunk meter was there and then they didn't even contest it, right? They moved out of the way, you would still get a very small dunk meter, and that didn't make any sense either. So for offense and defense, it wasn't perfect at all. It wasn't even close to perfect. Now, is it perfect in 2K25 as they've tried to change it again? No, it is definitely not perfect. Now, one of the biggest issues, even with Legend Posterizer, is the strip, the teleport strip animation. I'm very, very okay with someone playing good defense, being in position, and stripping the ball, right? If you're going up for a dunk, a layup, whatever it is. But as you guys know, as you see right there, that is not necessarily a contact dunk, but the game was going to give me a contact dunk if they were in position. That is the contact dunk out of that package, right? So that's something to keep in mind once again, that even with like a low driving dunk, that might bobble out. But what I was trying to say is on 2K25, what they're currently doing with the dunk meter and the strips with layups or dunks is not correct. It's very obvious. Even if you are a lockdown, I have a lockdown build. I have plenty of builds with high steal. There's many animations where you actually teleport in front of the guy on offense and you can strip the ball. It happens a lot. You can do it with just holding your stick up. You can reach and miss the reach, and then the game will give you another reach, which teleports you in front of the guy on offense and gives you a strip. So at the moment, and I'm not saying, anything, right? I'm just telling you guys exactly how the game is. That's, if you guys have played the game, you have noticed that animation many times, and when you're playing better people, they of course know that they need to do that every single time. With that being said, Posterizer is at a disadvantage. High layup is at a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're playing someone with a brain, they can be way behind you and still strip the ball. They will teleport in front of you and strip the ball. So that's something to keep in mind. Another one, no matter what, even with Legend Posterizer, just like we talked about with the strips, is going to be the animations where you can jump in front of somebody and they're not even there with the blocks and stuff. Okay, so blocks are very inconsistent as well this year. We're able to just jump in front and it doesn't matter, right? You're going to get a block. You're going to get a contest. They're going to take you out of the dunk meter. That's something to keep in mind. But I will tell you guys, from silver to gold to Hall of Fame to Legend now, it does feel like I am getting more consistent contact dunks. I don't know. We haven't got a test yet from 2K Labs exactly what it is. You see me cooking up on this build, guys. I'm telling you, this is my new favorite build. But I'm definitely going to get more dunks consistently and not get taken out as much, in my opinion, although it is still pretty bad, right? And I'm talking about pretty bad by the glitchy stuff that shouldn't be in the game. I'm not talking about good defense being played or someone like in good position, like I said, stripping the ball. I'm talking about someone flying in front of you or taking you out of the dunk meter and they weren't even close to you, things like that. So it doesn't matter really what you're at, you're going to get taken out. But I have noticed a nice percentage difference in the actual contact dunks, although I don't necessarily do a lot of contact dunking. Okay, that's something to keep in mind, is that yes, my posterizer will pop up, but I'm not doing a whole bunch of contacts. So do you really need a 99 dunk? Do you really need a 94, 96? Because right there, that's a contact dunk animation, although it didn't really turn into a contact. That was a contact dunk animation, so that's something to keep in mind as well. But like I was saying, I've definitely seen a difference, okay? And that's important to keep in mind because we don't have the test yet from 2K Labs. But I can tell you guys that posterizer, if that's something you do a lot where you're running down and there's contact, you're definitely going to want it decently high. There's a difference from silver to gold to Hall of Fame. Now, I don't know where the sweet spot is, though. You guys see the record of my team is now higher, way higher, with only like 1 or 2 losses. We've been out here winning 40 games in a row with losing like 1 or something like that. This build is actually my new favorite build on 2K25, and I just love being able to go down and dunk, guys, get some free points, and then the defenders have to step, they have to play down or you're going to dunk on them, and then you have a step back, wide open 3. It really opens up your game a lot. But once again, I still don't feel like you have to have dunk on this game. Like 70, you get those city park dunks like I have on 2 or 3 of my builds. 80, you get some really good dunks. But contacts, I don't do a whole lot of contacts. You guys see right there, that was a contact animation that he reached out of, so I didn't get the contact. But it's nice. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not saying you shouldn't make a build with posterizer. I'm just saying that I don't think if you play correctly, a lot of the time, you need it. You guys are seeing in these gameplays, I'm not really contact dunking a lot. You do see some nice ones once or twice a game, but most of my dunks are pretty open or close to open, which didn't need a high driving dunk to get, right? So that's just, there's a whole lot to keep in mind, but I can tell you guys for sure that when that 2K Labs test comes back, you're gonna see a jump from silver to gold to Hall of Fame. Like I said though, I don't know how big of a difference gold and Hall of Fame is going to be, or Hall of Fame and legend, but I'm dunking on people and I am definitely enjoying it. So I'm trying to give you the pros and the cons. Look at this dunk right here. Here is a very good example. I was bodied up all the way and I still dunked on him. Now, something I do want to say, just like the shooting on 2K25, the dunking is RNG in a way, okay? RNG, random number generator. Just like shooting, you can time a shot perfectly. It's proven, 3-point shot. Mid-range, there is a pure green window. But you can time a shot perfectly from 3, and you can miss the shot. Because Mike Wang, the gameplay developer, does not want everyone to shoot 70, 80%, whatever it is, although there's other ways around that. That is his way around that at the moment. Look at me, just blowing by this guy, and I should have took that dunk. But what I'm trying to say is almost, and I'm saying almost because there's only one that I missed that wasn't. Almost every single dunk I missed was either very early or very late. And I can promise you guys, like I was dunking on people, timing it right, that every single time I missed, dude, it wasn't very early. It wasn't very late. I timed it and the game just didn't want it to go in. They don't want every dunk to go in either. I'm telling y'all, bro, there is something weird with how Mike Wang has made this game. There's just no possible way that I timed it right and timed it right and timed it right. And then, oh, all of a sudden I get it very early. And then the next time where I time it right, I get it very early or very late. So just keep all that in mind. It's probably the best to go 94 driving dunk, 96, get it Hall of Fame, or 94 and then max plus 1 it to Hall of Fame. 99 is very expensive. Even with the cap breakers, it's very expensive. It could have went somewhere else on your build. However, I really like this build, okay? I might even remake it at like 6'3" and try out just gold or just Hall of Fame or something. But man, I've had so much fun on this build that it's actually, I was not having a lot of fun on 2K for a few days on my guard builds because I'm just running around, shooting a 3, running around, shooting a 3. Now I have the mix of both. I can cook up, I can dunk. I can cook up, I can snatch back, shoot a three. I can, you know what I'm saying? It has opened up my game a bit, and you guys see from my record, we've been winning. We have been winning. There's proof right in front of your face in 3v3 Pro-Am, where it's also harder difficulty sliders, by the way. So keep in mind, in Park or something, you might be able to dunk even better than in here and more consistently. There's harder sliders in every single game you play, unless they were in a looking for group. They are playing with a team, right? Which is still a team as well. You're having to go in there with a team to play, and we're still winning consistently. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my little yap session for Legend Posterizer. Yeah. That's pretty much it, man. Click this right here if you want to see it. Tap it. Whatever you got to do, it's going to take you to this video on the screen, and it might interest you. Okay, so go check it out. Click it, tap it. Let me know what your guys' driving dunk is, how you feel about driving dunk, and I'm out of here. Peace.